Yo, what is up guys? Kansas Marvel here, back at it again with another Lego DC Super Villains video. Alright guys, so we all know how Marvel, they've been like celebrating, 80 years of Marvel comics, in every single every Marvel game, and they've just been advertising it everywhere. So I really don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I was thinking to myself earlier today, and I was like, why don't I make some, classic Marvel customs to kind of celebrate, 80 years of Marvel. So today we're going to be making the original, Human Torch, which is the android. And I don't know, I might make this into a series, so I might, make a classic, Captain America, first appearance Spider-Man, Namor. I might make some of those really classic old characters just to kind of celebrate, 80 years of Marvel comics. And I really don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I'm pretty glad that I did. So today we're going to be making the Human Torch, and I might be making some more classic customs later on next week or sometime, in the future. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with this custom. Alright, so for this Human Torch, for the head, you just want to go over to preset, and I just went with Ares because the regular Human Torch, he doesn't really have, there's not really too much to his design. It's really just like a full, orange guy on fire, pretty much. So there's not really too much, and it's not really this design's not gonna be too complex, too difficult. It's gonna be pretty much just all orange with some flame effects. Now I do gotta say though that I did try to make him red, because in some images he looks more red than orange, and in other images he looks more orange than red, and sometimes it's like a mix of both colors. But I tried to make the all orange and try to mess around with different color combinations and stuff, and it just didn't look good, so I just decided to go with the all orange Human Torch design. Alright guys, so let's go move on to the hair piece. So that's actually the helmet, so let's go on to the hair. So for the hair, I went over to the flame effect, and I went ahead and the firestorm hair, and I went ahead and made it this orange here, just so it could pop out a little bit more, look more like fire. I think this looks like fire, but I think it's just too orange. I think this just stands out a little bit more, makes him look more cool. Alright, so for the body, you want to go over to body, and then go over to body number 5, and then for color number 1, you want to go ahead and make it orange, and for color number 2, you want to go ahead and make it red. Okay, so that's actually, is that red? No, that's a dark red, I believe. So you'll make it dark red. Alright, there we go. Now one thing that I do gotta say that's probably missing out from this design is the lines, because the Human Torch, the original Human Torch, he has a bunch of lines going through his body, and that's kind of missing from this design. I do wish I could have found a body piece that had some lines or something, but unfortunately not. So yeah, I just left it like that. So for the hands, I went ahead and made them yellow. You can make them orange, but I make them yellow because I'm gonna be making his fire effects a little bit lighter orange color, and it's gonna make him look a lot cooler, I think. For the arms, I just went over to blank and made them orange. Again, I tried to find some arms that maybe had some lines going through them, but I really couldn't find anything good, so I just left it blank. Clayface works fine, I guess, but it just kind of looks like sludge. It doesn't really look like fire, so I just left it blank. For the legs, I went ahead and went all the way to blank again, because look, if I give him a Clayface and make them orange, it just doesn't look like fire. It looks like he's melting or something. I don't like the way it looks, so I just went up to blank and went ahead and made them orange as well. Alright, so now on to the hip piece. So for the hips, plain orange again. Alright guys, so now on to the fire effects. So for the effects, we're going to go ahead and give them effects for both hands. And for the color, I believe, did I make it, actually I might have just made it orange. Yeah, I think I just made it orange. I said I made it a lighter orange, but yeah, well maybe, actually that doesn't look too bad. I'll just leave it like that, because that looks more like fire really, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm just going to make them orange, but you see how his hands look like they're actually on fire, instead of making them orange, they're yellow, and they kind of blend in with the yellow in the middle, with the fire effect. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for our Human Torch. Let me just go ahead and make sure that his hit impact is orange, and his jump slam effect is orange as well. So again, I wish I could have made it a little bit more accurate, but this is the best that I could have done probably. Maybe you guys can do better, but this is the best I could do. Alright guys, so for the effects, go ahead and give him an orange heart effect, or health icon, standard health, voice, make sure he has a male voice, target reticle, make sure he has, well actually target reticle, I could probably find a cool fire one. Yeah, firestorm works perfect, or death storm. Speed, normal, and for the animation, I just left it at normal. I didn't really think, he just seems like a normal person, normal character, not really too fancy. Alright guys, so for the weapons, I left it blank, because he doesn't really use any. For triangle, I left it blank. For X, I went ahead and gave him a flight. Same thing, and then for hold X, I went ahead and gave him a hyper jump. For tap square, I left it blank. And then for hold, I went ahead and gave him a fire beam, gum coming out of both of his hands. So make sure it's the orange, and then the beam orange in both hands, and then beam style. I guess just the fire one, so it'd probably be like beam style number 4. Yeah, number 4. Alright guys, so now on to tap circle. So for tap circle, I went ahead and gave him some fire bolts coming out of both of his hands. Make sure the color is orange as well. And then for the, I think bolt star number 3, that's probably the best looking one. And then heat bolts, and then the color, make sure they're orange. Okay, yeah. Alright. So for hold circle, just go ahead and give him an explosion attack. I think this is going to work pretty good for this Human Torch. So for the effect, kind of want like a fiery effect. So I think it's going to be style number 5. Explosion style. Should I go with 4, 3? I'll go with 3. I like that one. Make sure it's heat, and then for the color, make sure it's an orange color. Oh, should I make it like this right here? Let's see. Nah, I'll make it like this. Yeah. Alright, guys. So now on to the skills. So for skills, we'll leave grappling off. I guess we'll leave him technology because he is an android. I'm not sure if he's like visions, where he's like he can hack stuff. Well, I don't even know if his vision can hack stuff. But I don't know. I'll just give him technology just for the benefit of the doubt. I'll go ahead and give him acrobat. No mind control, no telekinesis, smash walls, wall climbing, super strength. I'll go ahead and give him super strength as well. Take off telekinesis, beam deflect, no goon command, no X-ray, no graffiti, no tracking. We'll give him an hazard protection, elimination, but no stealth. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for our custom android Human Torch. Now all I've got to do is take him onto the Metropolis build and showcase him around for a bit. So yeah, this isn't exactly 100% accurate to like the regular Human Torch, because like I said, sometimes he looks more red than orange, or sometimes it's like a red orange color, but I just couldn't find a good enough like combination of those two colors to make him look cooler, so I just figured I'd go with the all orange design. But yeah, here he is, our classic Human Torch in Lego DC Supervillains. And yeah, man, like I said, hopefully I'll be making a series out of this. So I might make a like first appearance Namor, first appearance Spider-Man, from whenever he appeared in, I think it was Amazing Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Stay tuned for those guys. That should be some pretty interesting videos. Let me use some fire beams. I haven't really done too much, or some bolts actually. Fire bolts.
Did my car just get relinquished by? No, it couldn't.
Oh, actually, you know what? I haven't even done the explosion attack. Alright, so if I hold, that's the beam. Hold circle, right? I believe. I don't know where the cop's at. Okay, here's some. No, come on. Nice. That was nice. Like, I thought they weren't gonna let me wreck them. Alright, guys, so I think that's the video. Let me go ahead and just find a good safe spot so these cops won't be bugging me. Alright guys, I think this is a pretty good spot right here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more customs coming soon. If you did like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video, guys. Take care. Have a good rest of the day. Peace.